I got some drugs for you. I got some drugs for you. I got some drugs for you. I got the plug for you. All of my drugs in the bag. All of my drugs make me sad. I'ma do drugs for my dad. I do. I'ma get high as a.
Okay, so Brent Taylor, you feel me? The one and only, you guys. We get into really like know what's up with him. What is he really about? You feel me? So Brent, me and the people, we want to know what you got popping. Like what you got going. Wait, before I even ask that, who have you worked with in the game?
Okay. Who have I worked with in the game?
And what was your experience working with them?
I worked with That's funny. Quick. I worked with Cat Williams. I remember Cat came to the family room, man. That was like one of the first time he coming that I remember, like to LA, to the hood, to do some like hood shit. And then like right after that is when he started working with a bunch of niggas in the hood in LA and stuff. But he didn't call me back. But
what you mean he didn't call you back?
I mean, but it's also respect. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those like, all right, you good? I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got. I'm not one of them like, please put me on your next show or let me open for you. You doing your thing, I'm doing mine. Like we good, fam. Like it's straight. But I remember doing that. Like that was a big deal to me. To when I, early in my career, my comedy career, just him coming down and doing something, because he could have just came in, he could have not came, but I remember him coming through and just, that's like him coming through tonight, you know what I'm saying, and then everybody like, oh shit, and then he don't have, they get, at that time, I think they were saying he was getting like 250,000 per show or something, like, and he was in the middle of a tour type shit, and he would just, I remember he would just come up and just show love, and you know what I'm saying, then just, even throughout my career, you know what I'm saying, every he supports behind the scenes, I'll say that. I gotta give him that. I remember doing shows with Mike Epps, shout out to Mike Epps. I would work with Kevin Hart, done stuff with, I'm not really good at bigging up other people, man, I'm sorry, bigging up other men.
Well, it ain't really bigging them up,
other men and shit
people
like
know
this.
who you work with, so they know, you done share the stage with, you ain't no regular,
man,
you ain't no rookie out here, you gotta let them know you put your work in.
When I first started though,
man,
when I first started, I did stuff on Comedy Central, MTV, Lifetime. I already had stuff going on like that, you know what I'm saying, under my belt. I already was doing stuff, hosting at the Comedy Store, performing at the, all the Hollywood Laugh Factories and the Improvs and all the spots all over the place, just on my own. And then All Death hit, and then I work with, as y'all know, my big fat cousin Teddy Ray. That's my favorite person to work with. I love him. For real, man.
Yeah.
One of the hottest comedians in the country,
real.
For real. Like, this our time right now. Like, like, I know the Martin Lawrences and the Cat Williams and the Jamies and all that, but they had their time, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, what's popping right now, who's really moving the needle and who really on the court right now, that's real shit. We the Damian Lillards, the Kevin Durant's, we the, you know what I'm saying? We the ones out there hitting buckets and putting the work in right now. So, shout out to Slink Johnson as well, man, and everybody on ADD. That's when things really kind of, I think, kind of took, because I learned the game changed from movies and TV and went all to social media and shit. So if you famous on social media, you really, really famous because you on motherfuckers' phones and shit, So I would literally be standing next to dudes that's on movies. They got like primetime shows on CBS, MacGyver, whatever. I'm standing next to these dudes. I'm not trying to put no niggas on blast right now, but I'll be like standing next to comedians that these are my partners from comedy. We've been doing stand up for years. But now we all working in different capacities, whatever. But we be standing outside, just outside the club, and people would come up and, hey man, I want to take pictures with Brent Taylor. Can you move, type shit, or and it freaked me out. Like, these niggas is stars and shit. Like, but nigga, you a star to them.
Right.
You like you famous to them. They know your name. Like these niggas is watching you at home with their bitch and like. Roasting and chilling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it literally, like, for real, like,
laughing at your shit.
Yeah, and then getting some pussy later. So it was. That's very intimate when you in somebody's, you know what I'm saying, in your bedroom, and you know what I'm saying. Then that's how you get famous. You be in Rouse or something. Somebody come up to you, hey nigga, I know who you are, like, and do you know who you are? Yeah, like, well, how do you know? I'm watching you last night, nigga. Fuck out some pussy, nigga. It was like,
how
I make all my bitches watch you, nigga. Like, it's weird. It's weird too.
How did you receive that when they approach you like that?
You know what? Watching, just thank God, just being around my cousin. You know, it's like I saw it first. You know, facts, real shit. Like, this nigga really blew up. We be smoking blunts in the car, hotboxing, smoke so much where we can't even see out. And I remember people would come up to the car, you know, just, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking it's the police or like it's trouble or something. Like, what? Like, we not supposed to be here?
It's fans.
And people would, and they would do that to me. You know, can you get out? And I want to take a picture with Teddy Ray. You know, like traffic would stop. You know, like it would be all kind of shit. So I started to see like, oh, this shit is real. And so I started taking it serious. And then shout out to all the fans and everybody out there that make this shit real. That's why I keep doing this shit. So y'all made it a real job. And y'all make it for real. That's why we get to clown like that. So
that's what's up. So what can we look forward with you? Like, what do you have popping? What you got popping this season? What we gonna look for? What are we expecting from you this year, or you know, in the future? What you got going? What's your plans?
All right, I heard you the first 30 times.
I'm just saying, cause you know, sometimes my accent come out. You feel me? I'm good. Sorry.
Okay. Thank God, man. I know that we doing this late night live right now. Late night live with Brent and everything. Shout out to that, man. It's a blessing and everything. When I first started this, though, I started this during, like, this is like right before the pandemic. It was supposed to be like a podcast type shit. And it was called The Brent Taylor Show. And I would do it like literally, man, at my manager's table and my table, like kitchen table type shit. And it was podcast equipment that I had just laying around. Sometimes I use it as props, the shit wouldn't even be on. But it was official, man. And the whole goal of it was I just want to bring all my friends that I fuck with and all my, you know what I'm saying, whether they're comedian, artists, singers, sometimes bring my friends and family on, just, you know what I'm saying, just people to chop it up when people get to see that part of me. And that was, like I said, that was before this. That just got picked up by a Roku station. And I just signed the paperwork. Just got a little bag off of it and everything.
Congratulations! Give it up for Brent Taylor.
So yeah, that's good. You can see that. You can see that on the Roku. You know what I'm saying, on the TV, on the TV joint. And like I said, thank God for that.
Is it certain days?
I don't know his schedule that he's running it and all like that. It launches in August. Okay, so it launches in August. Stay tuned. And I'll let you guys know the programming of it and everything like that. And then also, as well, shout out to All Def, man. I just came back from Atlanta. We just shot another season. Roast Me, Battlegrounds, and all that shit, man. So people can see us roasting again. Then we also, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. It might be a world premiere sneak peek, but we got a roast me, like we're doing the classroom all over again and doing the whole big thing with ADD and with that. And I ain't gonna say, I don't think I can. I'm not gonna put it out in the bag, but we're doing something really, really big with that. It's not just gonna be on the YouTube shit. It's gonna be on a really, really, really huge platform as well. So I'm gonna leave that as well. So that's coming out as well. And Lil Drugs as a movie. Shout out to Lil Drugs.
Wait, who is Lil? Wait, first, back up, Brent. So now, because I was gonna ask that, who is Lil Drugs? I know it's the character that you know you end up being in. It's your rapper side, right? So can you like explain to the people who is Lil Drugs, since Lil Drugs is a part of Brent Taylor?
Lil Drugs started out, real talk, man. Shout out to my little brother, man. Famous Dex, man. I was around Dex like every day, big kicking it and everything. And Dex thought it was hilarious to roast me and clown me from time to time, right? Everybody that know me already know where this is going, okay? But he would do this, like, for some reason, people who figure I'm a comedian think it's a good idea to, when, you know what I'm saying, we behind, oh man, we poke the bear and sit there and he clown you and roast you and shit. So he would do this, like, when we in the car, just me and him smoking, Or, you know, it'd be like maybe one of his bitches around or something like that. It'd just be like 3 people. And in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I do this for a fucking living, nigga. Alright. So I just saved the moments up. And then I remember one day he having a party or something like that, and I start clowning him in front of everybody, in front of all his friends. And then it got to the point, like, he's sitting there, like, you know, got his head down. And I kept going. Like, come on, fuck it, come on. Come on, bro. You do a concert, bro. And so I literally, like, kind of, like, did, like, a little mini concert in front of his fans, in front of his friends, as him, in front of him. And this nigga thought it was the funniest shit of all time. Like he took it so cool. Like, instead of, I'm thinking he gonna be like upset about it, or be like, oh man, hurt his feelings and stuff. Like he over there crying. He hot. So he over there crying, laughing. He on the lean, the weed, everything kicked in. Like, so he over there crying, laughing. He fell asleep, woke up, I'm still crying. And then, like, anyway, that was like the birth of it all, yo. And then, like, moving forward, we kind of had like a little Rick James, Charlie Murphy relationship, you know, because he would keep getting high, and I would keep wanting to beat him up, you know. But that was my little brother. I had so much love for him, you know what I'm saying. I didn't want to be that Brent to him, you know what I'm saying. Like, where I get all frustrated and I fuck him up or something. Motherfucker, you know who I am?
Did you ever slap him?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It took everything in me, like, for us not to have, like, you know what I'm saying? We never got physical like that, but my answer to that, because I couldn't sleep, man. I wanted to fuck him up many days, you know, so my response to it was, you know what, fuck it. And I put out a song and a video as Little Drugs. It was just like a video as Little Drugs. It was like, here, I'm just gonna go viral clowning you, dog. And this nigga literally loved it. He thought it was the funniest shit. He would play it in the car, like, he would play it for his friends, and like, so I got better and better at it. And I would go to the studios and shit, and then, like, literally it became bigger than them. Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying, for real, because it was like, all right, now.
It became bigger than them, though.
Because then it was like, all right, now this is past me just clowning. Now it was like, I wanted to literally just do kind of like a parody of all the rappers that I was around. The Trippie Reds, like, you know what I'm saying? He had me around NBA Youngboy. I would see like Lil Uzi Vert and Future, and just all of it started.
That's where you get the ooh and all that.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Alright, like all of that little goofy ass things. I remember being in the studio with him. I thought it was the dumbest shit ever. Like, cause when y'all talk about mumble rap and how mumble rappers are, like, y'all watching the finished version of it. Y'all don't see the rough draft. I'm tell you, nigga, there's no notes involved. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's no notebook. This ain't like how I grew up off the M&Ms and the Snoop Dogs. Niggas got the backpacks and got the got something for you, B. No. These niggas gonna get high as a dog, okay? We're gonna get high as a cat, okay? We're gonna get real high like a street animal, okay? We ain't nothing, man. High as a bitch, okay? That's first before we start. Then they gonna get in there and nigga be so loaded, like he'll say something that rhyme one time.
Like what? Give the people an example. What you mean?
Like he'll be like this. I want to jump with my friends. Oh, I want to jump with my friends. Oh, hold up, Rose. Hold on. That was good. Hold on. Stop. Okay. I want to jump with my friends. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Let me do it again. I want to run with my friends. It sounds better when I say run, huh? Okay, wait. Turn it back, Rose. Hold on. Stop. Okay, stop. Now I'm over there. We on the 12th blunt, nigga. We about 45 minutes into the studio, nigga, and I want to run with my friends.
You said it a million times.
I want to run with my friends. Huh. I'm about to do it again. Okay, there it is, bro. That was it right there. There it is right there. And so they would literally keep that part, and then he would repeat that same process over and over again maniacally until it's like a verse, or like, you know what I'm saying. So that's why when you listen to these niggas songs, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's all scattered. It's no like song that they telling or no story that they telling. It's just shit that rhymes And it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like hot. But I had to learn this in all respect. I had to learn this because the nigga got better on it. You know what I'm saying? And this is the cold part about it. I used to be so irritated with little bro, yo. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is trash. He's disrespecting the game that I love. You know what I'm saying? And so literally real talk, I remember one day, like, we was in somewhere in Hollywood or something. So like, I didn't even want to be in the studio because I know I'm goofy. I don't want to keep laughing so loud that I'm in the background. You hear me laughing, like, and I couldn't keep a straight face to where we don't have awkward moments because he thought he was spitting, and everybody around him is gassing him. The producers is like, yeah, run with your friends, man. That shit is tight. They pulling their phones up and shit, like, yo, you see me in the studio, yo, run with my friends. Like, I'm about to do it again. I am. And so, and then that was another thing. He couldn't wait to get to the ad-libs. My nigga would be like, okay, can I do my ad-libs now? Now he'd go off on his ad-libs, nigga. His ad-libs had all kind of.
What was he doing?
Oh, boy, that's her. Like he was screaming his name out all the time. I am. Like it was just all these things.
He was feeling them ad-libs.
He was. Like
he was.
Boy, that's her. But the timing of everything of it, the outrageousness of it was like, okay, this is why he's a rapper, and my friends is sitting at home bullshit. They never even thought to do all this animation, and this nigga really is entertaining, you know. And so I remember one day, like I remember going in the car, just sitting there, and then I fell asleep. I was so pissed. The next day, I kid you not, the song went like 100 million viral or some shit like that.
Dope.
Like dope. Like where people around me like, man, you heard this song? And I'm like, nigga, I was there when he made it. Nigga, I left because it was trash. Apparently, when I went to sleep, like 100 bitches showed up, nigga, like, oops, excuse me, and like moved around the car. I'm asleep in the car like a dead body, nigga. I don't know any of this shit. I smoked my little weed and then went to sleep. I'm in the car, passed out. Nigga, I didn't know this nigga get on the phone like, hey, yo, bro, like, pull up. I need all fine ladies to pull up. No ugly bitches. I'm having a video. Don't mind a nigga sleep in the driveway. He cool. He a comedian. And then, like, so, like, I remember seeing the video, seeing all this, like, seeing how production works and just seeing the whole thing and how, damn, nigga, trying to be funny and be an asshole and being on your old man shit, you missing the whole shit how these kids is moving, how the generation moves. Music has changed. Yeah. And once I start peeping, I start respecting the shit. I'm like, damn, this is dope because they're moving the needle with hip hop. Actually, we started that. When you talk about the Jay-Z's of the world, coming in the world, one take, one kill, you know what I'm saying? I just need one take, you know, it's the parables that I'm more interested in. You know, like these niggas would come in. If you listen to all these East Coast rappers, they're not telling stories like that. Like it's more about like, oh, the punchlines and all that, the Lil Waynes and all that. Oh, Lil Wayne got tattoos on his face. Lil Wayne got dreadlocks. Lil Wayne is a skateboarder. Lil Wayne wear tight pants. So we can't be putting it on the kids like, oh, they the one brought the drugs in, or they're the one fucking up your culture. No, you gotta peep what it is. They really are our little brothers and sisters. So, anyway, that's what birthed Little Drugs in a sense, you know. And then it kind of took off.
What you about to do with Little Drugs now? Like,
it took
going with
all of those little joke things kind of took off, and then it became real projects. So there was like, now you got unfinished project, you got to finish the project. So now it's like people actually, there was a demand for it. People wanted to, let's hear the album, let's hear this to finish it. So he has an album coming out, Drugs and Me. Drugs and Me. Look, Drugs and Me is coming out. You got a question, brother?
Does Lil Drugs got a crew?
Yes, he does. Lil Drugs, he's from Sacramento, bro.
Yeah, you better.
He got a whole crew. He got a whole crew. Shout out.
Who are they?
It's the Prescription Crew. Prescription Crew.
Who are they?
It's a bunch of my homies. It's a bunch of my homies that do pills. But
so now you're Lil Drugs.
I'm always Lil Drugs.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But Lil Drugs.
Lil Drugs.
Lil Drugs he got an album coming out. It's over the summer. It's gonna be dropping in August. Okay. And then he got a mixtape, an EP that he's doing with another rapper called Baby Daddy and other various artists.
Okay. Baby Daddy.
It's a mixtape as well. It's called. It's just called. You know. It's called Get High as Me. Bars.
Okay.
And then
we got a movie. Like, it's a movie as well. Like, I got a movie coming out. 'Cause I'm in Sacramento, the hardest city in California. And it's like, that's what everybody, like, around the world, when people want to come and see what California is really about. That's why if you look on the California, the flag is a bear. The bear's walking through Sacramento.
The bear. It's a movie. It's a bear. It's little drugs.
Oh my God. It is.
I'm supportive.
You got Christmas album coming out.
What? Christmas album?
It's called Give Drugs on Christmas Day.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah, got the little drugs project coming out as well, and then we also gonna be selling the next. We got this coming out as well. Late Night Live gonna be moving as well to Roku and other platforms as well. So that's all. And we shout out to my manager as well, Sonny. Miss Cromwell, Sonny Chanel. We got she got like 5 names. She Muslim and Buddhist. But we got
oh my goodness.
I was just playing. No, we got I also have a little comedy tour I'm working on as well. As well. So I just came back from Columbus. I got Vegas. I'm being in Las Vegas August 3rd. And so I got the Brent Taylor LOL comedy tour. Just you know what I'm saying, just throughout the year as well. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. Follow me on y'all watching my channel, so I never mind.
Yeah, y'all already watching this channel, but still say it.
Brent Taylor Comedy. Follow me on YouTube. That's my channel.
Because I might be putting them on my platform, so you gotta let the people know. You don't know who hands is gonna fall into.
That part. And then also we got the Brent Taylor Show and then the Loud Show, which is another comedy show featuring Slink and Teddy. You can see that it's on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff as well. So yeah, we got a lot of projects as well. We also got a bagging school coming out later on. Probably at the end of the year. Bagging school is where we teach kids how to roast. So I go from, I already started at a few junior highs and schools and stuff. We're going to be doing some universities. And basically we just had them get down like cypher style, how we be having, the freestylers and stuff. But we got the kids doing battling. And then it's me and like pretty much a couple of my comedian friends. And we just teach them how to do it the right way.
So you guys are being mentors.
Yeah. And just, showing them how to teach, pass the torch, because the whole thing is, man, it's just something to do when we're not, doing other shit, man, that could be non-constructive and stuff. I basically just don't want niggas beating on each other's asses all day long. This is another way. You can still do it, but when we roasting and stuff, that's a whole sport in itself. Just like I learned with basketball, you're gonna be hard at basketball if you don't. You a punk if you know what I'm saying. You gotta fight. I mean, you can't hoop. You know what I'm saying. So that's how I want to teach the kids. Use your words and bag on each other.
And bag on each other, kids. Don't bagging on each other sometimes cause the kids to fight though.
But that's why you gotta mentor
I just had to think about it.
You gotta mentor them and show them, because basically the mission statement is this, and what I teach them is, when roasting goes both ways and bagging goes both ways. So it's like this. If you see somebody bagging, if I'm bagging on my man and he ain't saying shit, guess what? Or vice versa, if he just talking shit, if he come in, hey man, fuck Brent, his colorful ass, macaroni shirt, chef boy, nigga, fuck you think you is, nigga, boo boo. And I don't say nothing back, then that's bullying. That's not bagging, that's bullying. But if I hit him right back with something, shut your young earthquake ass up, nigga, and I just come hit him, nigga, you aftershock, nigga, give it up for aftershock. And
earthquake and aftershock, okay.
Now it's funny because we bagging, and whoever is viewing this is going to see it as such, and the people that's doing it is going to know it as such. So now, guess what? It's kind of like when you fighting somebody and the fight is over, y'all partners and y'all cool, and it's a respect. I can't wait to get at you again. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Boo cool, because I'm the one out there, not like I'm the only one. Most people just sit there and let them snap on. Nigga, I get right on his old head, And now it's a show. Now it's a show. Every time you see it's because we're going back and forth. So that's how I try to teach the kid. And it's cool. You get the smallest kids, the biggest kids, fattest kids, sometimes the quietest kids that get involved with this shit. And they clowning. Now they the most famous kid in their class all of a sudden, just for clowning. So I can't promise they not getting their ass whooped later, but while I'm there,
That's dope. So it's comedy with love.
Yeah, comedy, because that's all about, because here's what it is, fam. energy doesn't disappear. Energy just gets transferred. So if somebody is being violent with me, right? Guess what? It's gonna make me want to do what? Be violent with somebody else.
Yeah.
If somebody is being hateful and being a hater, as we said, guess what? We don't want that energy on us. Why? Because we don't want it to permeate and transfer on us. But just like hate can be transferred, you know what I'm saying? If you got a hateful home where you come from, your bitch on your head all day long, or your parents, or your man, or who, or your kids. Sometimes your kids could be, shut up, you ain't shit, daddy. Like, you could go, or your job, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you come from that kind of environment, you might be the hater and don't even know you the hater. You go around your friends and just hate and don't even know you just hate. Man, fuck that. Man, fuck that. You can't do that. We can't do that. You can't. Cause you know what I'm saying? But how about this? Just like hate can be transferred, love can be transferred too. And it's you know what I'm saying? So you could literally pass love, and once you give love to somebody, now they can't do nothing but give love to somebody else.
That is so true. So. And I applaud you for doing that and saying that. Y'all give him a round of applause for helping Okay, so Brent, is it anything that Brent Taylor as a whole, like, is it anything that you want to say? Like, if not trying to be funny, but you know, we don't know our final second minute hour as entertainers, and I know this is our legacy. So what is something that you want to say to the people? Just period. What is the message? What, like, just anything you want to let the people know about yourself, or just period? What do you want to say? What do you have to say? Something that if you knew, you feel me, somebody watching it, they might be depressed, they might be really going through it. Whatever, it don't matter. It's beyond comedian jokes on them thing. They're like, people just, you know, it's rough times out here. So what you want to say to the people as just Brent Taylor living your life and just being a wonderful vessel that the Most High place here with your gifts and all of that, like what you want to say?
That was deep because it was like 5 questions in one.
No, it's one main question. You as yourself, who God made, what do you want to say to the people? Like, it's your legacy, and you know how you have greats where you look at their interviews and it inspires. It's just, you know, what do you want to say? Just
I'm about to. Okay.
Not even the comedian side of you, just you overall. Period.
Okay, so I would say this, man. Leaving my legacy. I appreciate everybody that ever just really tuned in and took the time, like whether it's on some laughing shit, whether it's on some, you know what I'm saying, they got to feel the clown, because I know that even the roasting is infectious. I know I inspired a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just to roast each other. I've had, you know what I'm saying, people hit me up and, you know what I'm saying, throughout this whole little journey, I've had people like hit me and tell me from the lowest part, I've had people tell me literally like, man, I'm about to do it, nigga. You know, dear Brent, I'm from Iowa. I was about to really kill myself hard today. I'm not kidding. You know,
On some stand type of stuff.
I'm not kidding. Angry face type shit. Right, for real. But then they'll be like, man, I watched you, and I watched literally how, like, everybody started shooting on you, on your little ass, and then you just start shooting back. And it got me to the point where now I be watching it all the time, and I learned how to roast other people by watching you. And that's where it really started really hitting home, because when I could see myself and other people and how they construct jokes, I could see young comedians now, even my older comedians, but I see like a lot of the next generation coming up and how they construct jokes. The love I felt in Atlanta, you know, a lot of people was like, oh, nigga, it's a setup. They trying to get you. Because there was a bunch of comedians there and they were all going to be clowning each other. Man, I felt nothing but love from them. Mm-hmm. Even when we was clowning, you know, it was nothing but love. Because, you know, they would tell me to my face, like, dude, we've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? We watching, you know, so it's kind of like, it's very, very humbling to know, like, your legacy inspires others. And everything is not so minute like I thought it was. I thought it was just, man, everybody ain't jumping up and down over every joke. This shit don't mean shit. I ain't flying around on a yacht boat, special super plane yet, or you know, I ain't on the cereal box yet, or whatever. Like, it don't mean shit. But even some shit like this, to see, man, these is my people around, and they came to support and see what you do. And then I you know, like, nigga, it be gangsters in the hood sometimes and be like, yo, man. Hey, nigga, I shot somebody this week, but later on, my daughter, nigga, showed me your videos, nigga. I didn't know, nigga, I didn't know, nigga. So, like, man, I just want to say, and like, I've had niggas really like take days off from killing to just like, nah, I fuck with Sundays and shit, nigga. Like, and like, nigga, you gonna tell some jokes, right? You know, like, and it ain't like, it ain't one of them things. That's why I don't be busting people here like over the you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I get it. Like, dog, this shit like church, and the therapy that I get, it ain't just therapy that I get. There's a lot of times I don't feel like coming. I wasn't gonna come today, nigga, be honest with you. It was like, yo, I ain't got no gas. I don't have a lot of shit prepared. I'm really drained, nigga. Like, I don't have no energy. And it was even Bella that was like, nigga, guess. I didn't even tell her that. She just called me out the blue. It was like, you know what? I'm about to interview you today. And it was like, okay. You know, she was like, yeah. She was like, man, real talk. She was like, we never get you to talk about yourself. It's a lot about you. We just don't know, nigga. So we're going to put you in the hot seat and get you to talk. So that's what made me even come here. Then it's like, it's rewarding. Aunt hit me up. I walk here, I see Deanna, then, you know what I'm saying? Swamp, getting rat fur out his dress. You know what I'm saying? My brother here, nigga, no name was in his drawers when I showed up. He in his drawers. How confident and good he, you know what I'm saying? But everybody come through. It's like I learned when my mom, like, that's why I had to learn, like, yo, I can't put it all on Big Fat Teddy like that. That's not when the moment starts.
Teddy done got clowned the whole interview,
As he should. But I had to learn that's not when the moment started. The moment really started with my mama putting me out there, because that's why I'm not afraid of stage fright. That's why I'm not afraid to talk, and that's why I'm not afraid to, you know what I'm saying, to do all this public speaking and shit. So that's what he would. That's helped me understand that part of the legacy. Yeah.
Shout out to your mom.
So shout out to Mom Dukes, man. Shout out to my mom.
No fear.
Love you, Mom.
That's dope.
But yeah, and then cause last thing, I remember going to church all the time. You know, you being a little kid, especially me, like, I can only imagine going every Sunday, you, like, kind of being hard-headed. I'm telling you, I had to go 4 or 5 times, and at night, you know, so every time I was bucking, I didn't want to go, and I remember my mom saying, yo, you got to go in the house and, like with a joyful noise, make a joyful noise when you come into the Lord. Absolutely. So, you know, like, that was the word, you know, like, okay, so no matter who you are, that was the thing. When you come into church, put all your problems away, your bullshit away. Come to really praise God. You know what I'm saying? Really do that. Now, you can go, if you feel like complaining later, that's on you. But we all here to praise God here. Ain't none of that. Hit me real quick, B. And so I see that here with us, though. That's all, man. I'm going to leave that with us. I'll see how people come in happy and come in. I don't have to tell nobody, you know, really, you know, hey, y'all smile, motherfucker, be happy, nigga. Shit, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? No name told me all the time. He's like, Brent, we be having Bloods, Crips, essays, everybody in here, nigga, watching ninjas. Everybody come in and out of here, everybody get along, and then I look around, everybody want to get along. So that's the beautiful part that, like you said, if I could look back at it all, or at least just really put my thumb on it, I think that's the most important part of it all day.
Oh, I love it.
Amen.
So, I love it. So, what is your dream venue that you will want to perform at?
My dream venue is here, guys. I ain't gonna lie.
He lying. I'm just playing. You thinking about it?
Nah.
So you don't.
I just told you, I'm for real.
Okay.
Like, okay, I know a lot of people might like be like, oh, Brent, why are you in the hood doing something? You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of it was humble me to even get here. Even my brother was asking me, man, when you make it, man, I want to come here. When you make it, let me know, because I'll be waiting. And it's like, yo, I've been blessed to do a lot of shit already. I just don't really talk too much about it. Last year, or a year and a half before this pandemic hit, I had my own show in Arizona. And I'm doing stand-up live, the biggest show, like, it's the biggest venue in probably the state, you know what I'm saying? And to make it equivalent, it's like a baby Staples Center for comedy type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty huge for just like comedy. It's bigger than all our spots here, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I did all of them around, but I've done huge venues. So it wasn't never like, oh, once I do this, that's gonna validate me. Honestly, being a little kid from Linwood, fam, I felt validated doing the Linwood Civic Center, or what do we call it? Hold on. Nah, nigga, what City Hall? It's not called City Hall.
Bateman Hall.
Bateman Hall? I thought we called it something else. Yeah, across the street from the gym. I don't know. I just knew it wasn't called City Hall. Anyway, man, that was like
hall, y'all.
It was a hall, yo. For real, it was like. But for me,
Bullets and King.
yeah, no, right there, about there. But anyway, though, like that's what like shit like that really kind of validated for me, because growing up, that was like the centerpiece of the city, and that was like fancy shit where you see like you know, politicians, or if they had some like a big fancy like soiree event, that was suit and tie event. For me to do that place several times, and I'm performing it, that meant a lot. I get to go home and do shit like that, or do the Civic Center at the high school, you know, the gyms or whatever that they got there for everybody in the city. Those was like my dream shit, because it was like, man, nigga, you really made that. To me, that was making it. You got to put on for the biggest shit, in your city. Now the rest of it was all gravy, and I got to a point, you know, it's like, you know, I wanted my own studio, I wanted my own spot. I started to do this shit in my house and all kind of goofy shit, and then started the pandemic hit. But you know, then the pandemic hit, and I started to realize, man, I could do a show if I want to in my garage or in my house or in my front yard. You know what I'm saying? But I was blessed to have No Name and people around me that, you know what I'm saying, gave us an opportunity. So that's why I'm like, nah, this is my dream shit, because y'all came to fuck with me, nigga. So it's all nigga need. I can make this look like whatever I want. So
Right.
No Name, baby.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Brent Taylor. You get what I'm saying? One of the greatest. Somebody who mastered their craft. And, you know, give them a round of applause real quick. Y'all, I'm Isabell Requena, and this is Brent Taylor, y'all, the one and only. I hope you guys enjoy. Brent, I admire everything you said. I admire that you gave God the glory too, because a lot of comedians, I haven't really seen that, like being around certain comedians I've been around, but you're one who the Most High, because I believe in the Most High. I'll never deny him in front of nobody. We in crazy times. It's important for us to be bold this season. So I admire that you was just bold in your faith, and you let it be known that God been a factor in your life, and it's still a factor in your life. And I just want to tell you, keep it up. You got people out here rooting for you. I'm honored that I'm able to be up here with you and interview you and just share my talents too with you guys and what y'all got going, and just everything we're about to do. It's doors that shut, but it's doors that's opening. And I hope that somebody watching this, y'all receive this message as well. We're blessed, we're highly favored, and we out here living the dreams. Don't just dream, live it. And to try is to do. So be careful how y'all speak over yourself. Life and death lie in the power of the tongue. So let's speak life over ourselves. Let's speak it over each other. Let's pray for each other more. I pray for you, my brother, all the time. And I just want you to know you got a lot of blessings coming your way. And this, y'all see it, I'm saying it. Remember I said it, because y'all about to see what the Most High is about to do with his people. Not just Brent Taylor. With me, Isabell Requena, and with many around us. Like, it's a mighty army. And we're the real talent. The devil imitates everything that God made us to do. So imagine what we're about to do. So look out for Brent Taylor. And, you know, we about to show it better than we tell it. Blessings in abundance, y'all.